Hey everyone, welcome. This holiday season has arrived, and wow, was it fast. When you think of the holidays, what comes to mind? Hopefully, friends and family made that top three list, but undoubtedly, some of you probably thought about the hustle and the bustle, the stress of late nights, the food, but maybe more specifically, the treats, and maybe even the alcohol. After working on your health and wellness goals for weeks or even months, the holiday season does seem to feel like a time we often get derailed. But what if I was to tell you that this year you could stay on track and still enjoy everything the season has to offer? I am Kendra with Results Nutrition, and today I'm going to share with you 5 tips for navigating a healthy holiday. So, here at HSN, we believe in something as fundamental as nutrition should not be complicated. We want you to feel confident with a realistic and sustainable plan, even through the holidays, which is why we focus on a habit based approach. Our nutrition program is backed by Healthy Steps Nutrition, who has helped over 35,000 people around the world take control of their health. Here are just a few of those success stories. One thing that each of these success stories have in common is that they all built healthy habits that left them feeling confident in any situation to help them lose weight and keep it off. So if you have ever felt derailed or experienced weight gain during the holiday season, just know you're not alone. A scientific review found an article that various studies define this holiday season as starting around Thanksgiving and ending the second week of January. In this review, they found in the studies of adults, a significant weight gain of just 1 kilogram or 2.2 pounds was consistently observed during this period of time. Further, among individuals with obesity who attempted to lose weight, also saw an increase of their weight of about 0.3 to 0.9 kilograms. So, if most people, whether they are aiming to lose weight or not, are gaining weight, you may be wondering, how can you enjoy the holidays and still stay on track to achieve your goals? So, we are going to dive into 5 tips for navigating this holiday season. Tip number 1 is to remember your why. Behind every goal, there is an emotion of how we want to feel when we achieve that goal. For instance, when we work with nutrition clients looking to lose weight, there is a reason why they want to lose weight. Typically, they tell us they want to feel more confident in their skin and have more energy. So, why is our why important enough to be tip number 1? Well, one study explored the interconnections between goal setting and individual personality factors. For 10 weeks, 41 participants received goal plans that were either set by supervisors or chosen by the participants themselves. And the results revealed that participants with a greater understanding of why the goal was necessary for them had more chances of being successful with the target plans. So we're going to take a moment in your workbook, the link is below, to write down your goals and then answer why 3 times. Here's an example. The goal: I want to lose weight. Why? So that I can fit into those old clothes in the back of my closet. Why are those clothes so important? I see a picture of myself wearing them and I think they look really good. Why is wearing those clothes and looking really good important? If I lose 10 pounds and fit back into these clothes, I will feel more comfortable and confident in my own skin. The goal is to continuously check in about why that is so important. This will lead us to truly understanding that strong emotional connection. For some, it may take only 3 lines, and others may need more. So, to get started, I want you to pause this video and fill out the lines. Once you uncover and understand your why, I want you to think about writing that down somewhere or having a symbol in a place that you will see it every day to keep a reminder and to keep you motivated. Maybe you write it on a piece of paper that goes on your fridge or on your mirror. Maybe it is that goal outfit I know you'll be wearing in no time. So tip number 2 is to stay consistent. The magic pill for long-term success is consistency. Consistent actions lead to lasting results. Even during a season of traveling, treats, and gatherings, it's important to stay consistent with your routine. So I want you to take a moment to reflect upon these questions. Do you have a daily routine? How many days a week do you stay active? Do you have a morning and evening routine? Here are some pro tips when it comes to staying consistent during the holiday season. First, block out a time on your calendar to stay active. Taking a look at your busy holiday schedule, can you find 2 to 3 days each week that you can block out to move your body? This can be any kind of movement. Maybe you are in a place or at home where you can go to a gym, which is great. If you are traveling without an option, block out time to go for a walk with a loved one. Next, block out on your calendar to pick out what meals you're going to eat and shop for those ingredients. Not only will you find yourself staying on track if you plan your meals out during the holiday weeks, but this will also allow you to stay consistent with your eating even on days like Thanksgiving. Lastly, stay consistent with your sleep. The holiday season often brings late nights. When we aren't getting enough sleep, this may lead to decreased ability to properly and efficiently digest foods and beverages we consume, which may leave us feeling inflamed or bloated. One of the best things you can do for your body is being mindful about getting at least 6 hours of sleep a night. Tip number 3 is to plan ahead. A goal without a plan is just a wish. In a busy season, it's easy to let our health and fitness slip onto the back burner. By having a plan, you are able to set yourself up for success. Plan out your meals and snacks for the week. If you are traveling, what great lean and shelf-stable proteins can you bring with you to stay on track? When I travel, I usually grab RX bars or some type of jerky. So be sure to schedule time to go grocery shopping if possible, so you'll have great options to help you stay on track. Remember, when we talked about staying consistent with eating, even on days like Thanksgiving, what did we mean by this? Well, one of the biggest mistakes we see people make is changing their routine to, quote, save up for that Thanksgiving meal. Or in other words, skipping breakfast, lunch, and snacks to wait for the feast. When you skip those meals, you are actually increasing your chances of falling off track. As we starve our bodies, we will enter dinner time feeling overly hungry, which may lead to eating faster, and definitely over-consuming. So instead, plan out a balanced breakfast and lunch that focuses on lean proteins and veggies. One of my favorite breakfasts is an omelet with some chopped veggies and ham. If you stay consistent with your eating routine, it will be easier to stay mindful and on track. So remember, meals like Thanksgiving are just like any other dinner time. Tip number 4 is to remember the plate method. No matter where you are or what you are making for dinner, keeping that plate method in mind makes it easy to stay on track. The plate method is filling half of your plate with non-starchy vegetables, a quarter of lean protein, and a quarter of starchy carbs and healthy fats. If you remember tips 2 and 3, you should be going into any special holiday meal fueled and mindful. When we step into the table or counter to grab your food, or maybe you're ordering out at a restaurant, aim to recreate this picture. Here are some pro tips. Eat your non-starchy veggies first. Next, eat your protein and save the starch until the end. Remember to slow down. Our brain is 15 minutes behind our bellies. So if you still feel hungry, go back and get more veggies. The last tip number 5, is staying mindful. We know that highly restrictive diets or mindsets are not sustainable. So this often leads to yo-yo dieting we often hear about. So why does this happen? Well, if you have kids or remember being one, do you remember when you were told you can't do something until you have something, or you have something? Do you remember hyper-focusing on that thing? It is the same thing when it comes to meals. When we tell ourselves we can't have something like pie or cookies or a blanket statement of having zero sugar, we will start to think more about the cravings until we finally succumb, which often looks like over-consuming. Do you want a treat? Great. Have it and move on. This is a season of sweets and treats. So instead of feeling deprived that you can't have something and then overeating later, have a little bit then and move on. It is okay to enjoy a treat. For more great tips, please be sure to check out episode 42 of the Nutrition Made Simple podcast. So at this point in your handbook, you should have filled and hopefully feel more confident navigating the holiday season. With all of the misinformation out there, we know this can feel overwhelming. To start building your foundation, here at HSN, here are the HSN principles that have helped many people take control of their health, one habit at a time. So number one is to add more foods into your diet, add more whole foods into your diet. Start choosing whole food options and less processed options, packed with sodium, fat, and sugar. A simple way to start this is by reshaping your plate with the plate method. So again, half non-starchy veggies, a quarter of lean protein, and a quarter of starchy carbs and mindful healthy fats. Just remember to recreate this image during the holiday meal times. Number two, HSN principle number two is to focus on balance. When we say balance, we mean, does every meal and snack you consume throughout the day contain a carb, a protein, and a fat? Pairing each meal and snack with all three of these macronutrients will help you stay fuller longer. HSN principle number three is limit the added sugar. The American Heart Association recommends no more than 6 teaspoons for women and 9 teaspoons for men. The average person consumes 150 pounds of sugar per year. That's 46 teaspoons per day. It's not surprising since sugar is super addicting and feels hidden in almost every food and product you can find in a package. Now we would like to take some time to answer some of our frequently asked questions. So the first one is, what should I eat around my workout? Fueling around your workouts to gain muscle, lose fat, and increase energy are really any health and fitness goals is important. Aim to have a healthy carb and protein before and after your workout. If you don't put gas in the car, you wouldn't expect it to get anywhere, would you? Then don't run your body on E either. So my favorite pre-workout fuel is an applesauce pouch and an HSN egg muffin. My favorite post-workout fuel is non-fat Greek yogurt with a handful of mixed in blueberries and granola. Number two, I don't love veggies, so what should I do? So what if you don't like veggies? I have heard this so many times, and maybe you do feel this way. But I challenge you and ask, what if you just haven't found the way you like them? Roasting your veggies for a nice crunch rather than mushy veggies, adding good seasoning for flavor you can be excited for, and even finding ways to sneak them into recipes such as smoothies is an easy way to get your veggies in for the day. The third frequently asked question is, where should I start? This is a great question. Today, we learned the 5 easy tips when navigating a healthy holiday. I want you to start with one thing at a time. Maybe it's something you already have in mind, or maybe it is one of the things that we discussed today. But the best and fastest way to reach your goals is to work one-on-one with a nutrition coach to build an individualized plan just for you. So again, our nutrition program is backed by Healthy Steps Nutrition, who has helped over 30,000 people who around the world take control of their health. So here are a few of our success stories from Results Nutrition. If you are looking to hear more about how this program can change your life, tune into the Nutrition Made Simple podcast. Again, so here's the deal. There is never a perfect time to get started. There is always something that will come in the way. You have to make a commitment to yourself. It's simple, not easy, but we are here to help. If you are thinking, this all sounds great, but I don't even know where to start, or I really just need someone to help me create a plan that's realistic for me and someone to keep me accountable, we would love to help you. You will work one-on-one with one of our expert coaches to set goals and create a plan focusing on one thing at a time, and the HSN coach will keep you accountable for those goals. This personalized support and accountability are what sets our program apart from every other program out there, and we would love to walk beside you on your health and wellness journey. So getting started is easy. What you will do is you'll book a free intro using the link below, sign up and create the plan. Have support and accountability from your expert coach. Become the best and healthiest version of yourself. I hope you took a lot from this nutrition talk today because so many struggle to stay on track and motivated this time of year. With these 5 easy tips, you can feel confident this holiday season. Again, thank you for joining. And if you are looking for additional help to dive into your nutrition to reach those short and long-term goals, please be sure to schedule that free intro today to get started with one of our amazing nutrition coaches on staff. Happy holidays, and we will see you next time.